Hey guys, Matthew Nathan here. I want to talk to you a little bit about, my experience with conscious breathing, or also called rebirthing. It's the fastest way and fastest way to your inner voice, also known as intuition, and it's in my opinion, the best way um, and the most fulfilling way to enter into bliss. Uh, And so this is my recount of what my experience was with it. So I go into the place. I had no clue what was going to happen. Um, Now I thought it was supposed to be outside, like laying outside on the ground or something. And it turns out being inside, uh, laying on the floor. And so my instructor Dan, he's our instructor Dan, he says to he goes over some of the history of rebirthing and the conscious breathing, and I don't remember the exact number, but it's been around a long time. And so I figured, if people have been doing this for throughout the years and they're still doing it, then I mean it's got to work for me. It's got to be, it's got to be safe for me to do. And so I was at that point I was kind of just open to the experience. And so what it is you breathe faster than you normally would. So it's like in through your nose, out through your nose, or in through your mouth, out through your mouth. Either one's fine. I breathe in through my nose like that, and it lasts an hour. Uh, I didn't really at first I didn't really feel anything happening, but then like my hands began to tingle, and then my forearms. It was kind of just both of my arms tingling, and then it began to like bring into my chest, and it felt like there was a huge knot right here, like in the center of my chest. And it didn't hurt. It just, I guess you got to kind of just go and do it. Everybody's experience is different, but I'm just recounting what I experienced. And so I had like this knot, this feeling of a knot right here in my chest. And then as I began to keep going, it like moved up um, to like right here, and I felt like I had a frown on my face, and I couldn't talk, which might be kind of scary to some people, um, but it wasn't scary to me because I kind of went into it expecting something different than I was already feeling. And so after Dan, the instructor, came around and he was talking to, he was just making sure everybody was okay and if they needed help, or just making sure everything was okay. And so he comes around to me and he says, "How are you doing?" Um, and I can't even talk. Like uh, the feeling of bliss and tingling feeling, it was like radiating energy. I could feel it. Um, and he comes around and he says, "How are you doing?" I can't talk. I'm like just trying to give hand signals, like, you know what I mean. Um, and he understood what I was talking about. He's been doing it for a real long time. Um, but it was just that was my experience. It was very intense in a wonderful way, and uh, at the height, my full body was just like radiating um, energy, like tingling feeling. Uh, if you don't know what I'm talking about, or you do kind of know what I'm talking about, you just never experienced that before, then you're really, you wouldn't really understand until you go and do it, because everybody gets the tingling feeling, but everybody has a different experience uh, depending on the way that the energy flows through the body, and it's really crazy stuff. I highly suggest you go and do it, go and try it, and just go in with an open mind. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.